G'day. It's Daniel Parsons here with the beautiful Matt joining me today. Going to run through the monthly wrap for Ipswich as a whole. No?
We're here for Ipswich's Real Estate podcast, just to be clear.
Oh, yeah, that one too. I'm filling in.
We'll go with that. Yes, you are filling in. You're doing a good job. All right, so we wanted to talk about the monthly wrap. How'd you go, I guess, across the group for April? Obviously, we've had Easter holidays in there. We've had a lot of public holidays, people off. But what did we list?
So in terms of the stats right in front of me, we ended up listing 132 properties in Ipswich Greater Region. Yep. We sold 88 of them, rented 10 properties, 16 new managements as a whole, and just sold just under $83 million worth of total sales. So unbelievable for the month, considering obviously the public holidays and everything involved with that too.
Yes. So still a big month, obviously. I know we've come off a couple of really strong ones there for a while, you guys, but still a strong month considering the amount of downtime, I guess, that was in there.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, that's good. And what are you seeing, I guess, is the popular stuff? Like, are we still seeing a lot of investment in the market? Is there people wanting to buy investment properties, or are we still seeing more of those ones wanting to get into the market?
Yeah.
What sort of buyers and sellers are we seeing out there?
It's quite an interesting time in terms of the market as a whole. What we're finding is buyers aren't committing as strongly as they previously were. There's still commitment there, just not as much. As a whole, like usually we'd get maybe 10 to 15 groups through open homes. We're probably looking more towards the kind of 5 to 10, which isn't too bad. Previously, we might be getting 5 to 6 offers on the properties. Maybe we're only getting 1 to 3, which still isn't bad comparatively to 10 years ago when they used to sit on the market for a year. So they're still moving. It's just a matter of, like I said, just fewer buyers, but they're still turning over, which is good.
Yeah. And I guess, what are we then seeing? Is there any suburbs in particular that we're seeing that are like hot right now, where there's a bit more focus, I guess, for people either listing or selling? Yeah,
well, in terms of Ipswich as a whole, I'm finding that sub $1 million mark, like I said, it's slightly softened. But I do sell a fair bit of the kind of acreage lifestyle kind of stuff too, just a bit outside of Ipswich. These kind of properties are moving like hotcakes. You're looking at your kind of $1 to $1.5 million mark. There's still a lot of demand for these properties. Obviously, it's potentially these families in that sub 1 million that's made a few $100K in equity in their property looking at upsides, which are really taking advantage of that. But I'd say more or less the outskirts are really reaping the benefits of this. But still, Ipswich as a whole, like the fact that the last quarter, there's still increased 1.2% in terms of growth for Ipswich and Brisbane. So the prices are still there. It's just obviously days on market are slightly up a little bit.
Yes, yeah. Which was natural to see. We've had interest rates going up, the holidays obviously, but then also, we've got looming the budget announcement as well, which I think has got some investors probably nervy about what's going to happen. But yeah, that's interesting. Yeah.
We'll see how that all plays out.
I guess that was talking about the Ipswich region as a whole, but you obviously are the principal for the central office, Ipswich Central. So what are you seeing happening in your office? I guess what's the numbers looking like for you, and how are you guys faring?
Yeah, well, listings are still strong. Like I said, we're still listing an awesome amount of properties. They still are selling. All in all, it's not the worst. I guess the main thing to take, what I'm basically telling my clients and my sellers is, like, there is a bit of uncertainty for the future. So I guess you have an opportunity right now to kind of capitalize how it is right now, because you're not too sure what it'll be like in the next couple of months. So
that's right,
we're finding a lot of sellers potentially looking to cash out, but also with buyers too. It's something to consider. It's actually a really good time to actually purchase, just because there is fewer competition. So if you're rocking up to these open homes, you actually can put your offers in there, and you potentially have less competition. So it could be a great time for you to secure a property as well. Thanks everyone for tuning in for the market wrap for the Ipswich Real Estate Podcast. Thanks again to Matt for joining me today.
Thank you.
And saving the day. Until next time, thank you very much.